My name is Rashe Waters. I'm from Blue Island, Illinois. Growing up in Blue Island was fun, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those situations I felt like it was enough of a melting pot to where it's like I got a little bit of everything. I kind of got the hood experience. I got the hood experience, the good experience, and everything in between. It's crazy. I think about my elementary days, man, and like I said, the hood days and the good days, man. Half them kids I grew up with gone today, boy, and it's crazy to think about, you know what I'm saying? But it's like back then, things were fun, you know what I'm saying? The corner stores, you know what I'm saying? My homie Phil, his mom actually was the corner store lady at that time, you know what I'm saying? So we go to her house, she giving us the chips with cheese, 50 cents, you know what I'm saying? 75 cents, had $1, you know, 4 chips, you know what I'm saying? Man, there was some good days, man. When I was in high school, I was doing a lot of wild shit, man. I was not making the greatest decisions as a grown man. I could go back and say I was not making the greatest decision. It was a lot going on in life. I feel like Eisenhower saved my life in the sense of like a lot of the programs that were offered to me, you know what I'm saying, being in the choir, being on the speech team, doing this shit called group interpretation, you know what I'm saying, which was like basically like some acting type shit, being in plays and musicals, shit that was getting me out the streets, you know what I'm saying, away from like, you know, the programs that were offered to me at the school I was at, man. They really helped me become a good person. AACA, the African American Cultural Association, I love the ACA, got to learn more about my culture, who I was. So my college experience, I actually didn't, and this is actually one of my, I don't call it a regret, but one of my what ifs in life. I went to Roosevelt University downtown Chicago, you know what I'm saying? But I always say, what if I would have went to Morehouse? Because I got accepted to go to Morehouse, but Roosevelt was giving me a full scholarship, so I had to take that full scholarship. I ain't gonna lie. I can't say this for a fact, but I really truly believe my guidance counselor in college set me up for failure. Like, this lady, she set me up with like the hardest of the hard classes all back to back. It was so crazy. Like I was swamped. My what was that? First semester of my sophomore year that was. Oh my, no. Yeah, that was the first semester of my sophomore year. It was crazy. Like I failed almost every class just because it was so much of a workload with everything else I was doing. That shit, no, man, no. So that ended up making, I lost the scholarship, had to end up going to Moraine Valley to like, you know, like recoup and take them gen eds for the cheap because Roosevelt's like 30K. Without that scholarship, without that scholarship, Roosevelt was more than fucking Morehouse. That's why I was like, shoot, I should have just went to Morehouse in the first place. Honestly, one thing I always tell people, man, as a black man, like, especially so many people on social media love to talk about, oh, what this person providing, like, even as a person that went and I got a college degree and post-secondary certificate, and it literally took me it was at least 3 years after I graduated college to find a job that paid me $2 over minimum wage. I had the everything. It was crazy to me that I was not getting a job except for the fact that my name was Rashe Waters. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what else on here? I went to fucking resume builder classes. I went to all type of stuff because I'm like, I don't understand. And that's one of the biggest things I always felt marginalized on, man. It's like, unless you're working for yourself, like you make yourself a boss, you doing something like it, because that's what I was doing the whole time. I was looking for a good paying job. Sure, I was hustling. I was shooting music videos off my iPhone. I was engineering. I mean, you know, doing all type of stuff, you know, just shoot to keep the money coming in. But if you ain't working for yourself, it's hard to get in corporate America as a black man. It is super duper hard. We got to get to a point where it's more accessible, you know what I'm saying, for a black man to be his authentic self and still be in other spaces, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's not necessarily, when I say, like I said, you always got to be professional everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's levels to it, you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't have to change who you are, you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest arguments I ever had with like my close friend groups, my homeboy Kato was trying to get a decent job, and this was not a decent job. This was a job that was paying him minimum wage. I don't know what I was about to say, it was about the decent. At that time, it was like a clothing store, and they were paying, it wasn't exactly minimum wage, but it was like $1 over it. And they told him to hire him, they wanted him to cut his hair. And I was like, no, absolutely not. But all my other friends was like, no, he need the money. No, absolutely no. He has to cut his hair to work, and not even like, and that wasn't even corporate America. That was just, like I said, like it was like Nordstrom's, right? Even still, I was like, no, like that black men should not have to be fundamentally somebody else to get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to just be and still have the same opportunities presented to us, you know what I'm saying?
Just started. Run it up, Marianne Barber. Rest in peace to the ones we lost. Hester, don't kick shit with us. Jair, do it for the Chiefs. Feel like Chase when I did the race out in Cincinnati with JB. I mean KP. That squad with me. Niggas hate, but I'm Ravens Ray. That's a hard hit of that top 50.
What got, honestly, the dead serious honest story of how I started DJing. No bullshit. My homies want to throw a party. And they was like, shit, we need a DJ. I went and got virtual DJ, threw that shit on my computer, and literally did my bro house party on 127th shit. And that's what got me into it. You doing a lot of shit for free at first. You doing so much shit for free at first, you know, when you first get into DJing. And when I first, cause I audio engineer as well, I was doing my first mixes for like $10. No bullshit, I'm learning how to do this shit. I'll mix your song for you for like $10, you know what I'm saying? And it's, people don't even realize it's tough when you like got a dream, you got a vision, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the end's not meeting and you gotta live in the world, you know what I'm saying? Bills gotta get paid, mouths gotta get fed. A lot of people end up at dead-end jobs and doing stuff they really don't want to be doing to work towards the dream, but then that burn you out. So it's like, it'd be a slippery slope, man. But 2 computers got stolen, 1 computer broke, computer damn near the most vital part to the 1 computer broke. My boy Mallow, another person, may he rest in peace, my old barber Mallow, man. I DJ'd his wedding reception. I DJ'd his wedding reception. My speaker blew at his wedding. Halfway through the reception, speaker, I'm playing it was a T.I. song. Speakers knocking. No bass, no more bass. Man, so many setbacks. Cars breaking down on the way to shows and sets. For the most part, I feel like what made my life hard when I was younger was a lack of direction, a lack of knowing where I wanted to go. But then after I figured out where I wanted to go, what made life hard was a lack of resources to get there. And the obstacles that come with getting to those resources, because I don't think getting those resources is impossible, but getting there and not, for lack of a better term, selling my soul to do it and draining myself completely, it's tough. It's a balancing act. So it started, I give it 2 words: unpredictable and exciting. So it started very unpredictable and very exciting. Didn't know when I would be getting paid. Didn't know what would be coming next, but I knew it was exciting to do. I was loving learning DJing. I was loving just getting into the music realm. Where I'm at now, I see the vision of who I want to be as an artist, or who I am as an artist, you know, who Rock Smooth is, you know what I'm saying? I see the vision of being, I'm a creative man, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I finally got to that peak of I know exactly what I want to display to the world.